So then we have Wasp Man, who I think I turned to Joe during the film and said, I have never liked the way someone looked less. It's like somehow this man had these angular features that people usually have when they're bony, but he was also like bloated and also had sort of like jowliness.
And he also had a hunchback.
Yeah, which turns out to be a wasp's nest. And he has teeth, but man, are they far apart. Each one of them are very far apart from each other.
Yeah, for sure. Now, he was a guy that I had no idea how the bees played into his character, because the only thing that you see at first is our three heroes, Jubei, Kegaru, and I already forgot how to pronounce his name, Dakuan? Dakuan. Are hiding out, and you just see three bees go into their little hut, and you know that the bees are up to something.
Sure.
I was just waiting for it to be like, what is going to transform from these bees? But they just go into the little hut, and then they fly back out. And
Little spies.
yeah, Jubei is very suspicious of the bees because we haven't seen a bee this entire movie until that point. So he goes out.
There's so many. He's like, man, you know what? There haven't been a lot of bees so far in this movie, but I know I've just seen 3, and now I'm suspicious.
Yeah, so he goes out and peers outside of the hut, and then you just see this massive, massive swarm of bees coming for him, and everyone's like, get the fuck out of here.
Have you ever seen a swarm of bees or been close to one?
No, and I hope that I will never.
It sounds like a helicopter.
Oh my god, no. I mean, earlier tonight, Kat and I were walking to throw something away near her dumpster, and there was a swarm of raccoons there, and that was terrifying enough. I don't need a swarm of bees being near me.
Yeah. And then Kikero like fights it off with these like petals. And I was just couldn't get over it. I was just like, why is she throwing petals at it? Is it just like flowery lady ninja stuff? Like, is this supposed to be like, oh, the women are weak, they will use petals like their dainty selves? And then you were like, oh, confuse them with the pollen or like poison the pollen. And I was like, makes sense. They're bees. I feel dumb.
Apparently, the petals were poisoned with anesthesia
Oh,
type
yeah.
things.
They did say anesthesia.
Yeah, so the
I do
bees
wonder
were,
about some of these translations, though.
Yeah, for sure. The bees were getting a little sluggish, and it seemed like they were still swarming around her, but they were confused or something, and they didn't attack really.
Yeah, it's like she gave him some Xannies.
Yeah, but Jubei is fighting the wasp man, and he takes a swing with his sword and stabs him in the back. And his back opens up to be a wasp nest. And I was like, I never would have saw that coming. But it was fucking awesome. It was more awesome than the rock guy previously. I don't know if it was more awesome than the snake lady, but she also comes back into play later. So I can't really say that she was vanquished.
Yeah.
But wasp guy better than rock guy.
Yeah, so Wasp Man meets his demise because he gets lured into the water, and then the wasps desperately it has to be part of his body because the wasps desperately are trying to get away from the water,
right.
and so they're stinging like inside of his body.
Yeah, that was cool as hell. That was another cool kill.
Very cool way to die.
Very cool kill. Thanks for watching that clip from the Anime Movie Podcast. Follow the links in the description below to hear full episodes, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more fun clips like this.